Thank you for watching Scary Bear Attacks. If you like this episode, please remember to hit the like button and leave a comment or two, then subscribe and click on the bell to receive notifications of whenever we release new videos. Also, please remember to share them to your social media. Welcome back to Scary Bear Attacks. Before we begin our episode, I want to make sure to tell you that we now have a Tik Tok channel which will showcase unique short videos, so click the link below to follow us there. I also wanted to give our very first Patreon a shout out of thanks. Drone Adventures is our very first Patreon, and we are very grateful to have their support. Today's episode takes us to the scenic Taylor County in northern Wisconsin, to the town of Medford. With only 20,633 people in all of Taylor County and 4,285 people in Medford, this area is vintage, small-town America. To the south of the town, farmland sprawls and produces snap peas, potatoes, carrots, and sweet corn. On the plentiful orchards around the area, the top products are cherries, apples, nuts, and cranberries. The state of Wisconsin is one of the top states for producing dairy products and boasts over 600 different cheeses. Just about 5 miles north of Medford, the surrounding area is host to the Mondeaux Hardwood State Natural Area, a sort of state park set apart for the preservation of natural ecologies. To the west of that is the Kidrick State Swamp Natural Area, a mix of swampy woods, ponds, lakes, and streams. A diverse set of wildlife species call this area home and include whitetail deer, coyotes, foxes, cougar, elk, and even wolves. This area is just about as wild as it gets. Just north of Medford, a family is settling in for the night. To protect the anonymity of the family, we will be calling the couple Dave and Deborah. The children were put to bed for the evening, and Dave and Deborah were beginning to unwind from the day. They enjoyed watching the birds eat from their bird feeder in the backyard, but this evening they could hear something unusual back there. As they peered into the darkness, they flipped the back porch light on and see the eyeshine of 4 eyes glowing back at them. It takes their eyes a moment to adapt to the darkness, but within a few seconds, they can make out the shape of a large bear and a small bear. They are looking at a sow, black bear, and her cub raiding their bird feeder. Dave and Deborah aren't too concerned at the sight, but they paid good money for those bird feeders and didn't want them damaged. Dave begins to yell through the open window at the bears. He tells them to go away and get out of here. As soon as he begins yelling, the sow's head quickly turns toward him. His voice alarms her as she was unaware of any human presence. Her cub immediately runs for the bushes nearby, and the sow charges toward Dave's voice coming from the window. It's hard to make out what's going on as he looks through the window in the darkness, but Dave thinks he can make out the shape of a bear moving quickly toward him, and he can hear the grunting and growling as she comes. Suddenly he sees the dark figure emerge into the window frame from which he's yelling. Before he could even process what's going on, the bear is coming through the window after him. Dave is completely terrified as the large bear is now inside of his home and biting and clawing at him. Dave is yelling and trying to fight back when Deborah begins yelling and trying to run the bear off and back out of their house. Dave grabs a kitchen knife and tries to stab the bear in a vital area. He gets in a few good jabs, but the bear continues her attack and is now biting and clawing at Deborah. Dave is now becoming more desperate as he runs through the house to get his gun. As he grabs it and runs back toward the bear, which is now entering the hallway leading to their children's bedroom, Dave takes careful aim and dispatches the Bruin before it can get any further down the hallway. Dave and Deborah have numerous bites and claw marks on their bodies and call authorities to the scene for assistance. Both of them fought valiantly and suffered moderate injuries, which were treated at the hospital. The exact number of bites on their bodies was not released, but is reported to be several. The Taylor County Sheriff's Office responds to the call for help and documents the occurrence. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources takes possession of the bear's carcass for analysis. Bear attacks in Wisconsin are rare, but a home invasion from a black bear is nearly non-existent. In 1989, Wisconsin was reported to have 9,000 black bears, but today that number exceeds 24,000 black bears. As forest and habitat are developed, that increases pressure on the bears, especially sows with cubs, to find resources for survival. The state of Wisconsin does have a bear hunting season, which is a little over a month long and runs from mid-September to mid-October most years. Most hunting zones have a quota system to help stabilize populations, but as bears are pushed into areas occupied by people and out of ideal habitat through competition, bear populations will have to be decreased to avoid further conflict. Thank you for watching Scary Bear Attacks, and please remember to like our videos if you enjoy them and click that subscribe option and turn on that bell for reminders when our new episodes are released. Also, please share our videos to your social media platforms if you find our videos interesting. If you feel like supporting our channel further, please feel free to purchase items through our merch store linked to at the top of this video article, or support us through Patreon or PayPal. Make sure to be careful out there, especially in bear country.